Hello. Well, finally got around to doing my second one. And to be honest, I don't really have anything on my mind. But I'm sure I'll come along with something. I had something like immediately after I stopped the first recording. I immediately had a topic in mind. But yeah, I never wrote it down, which I should probably start doing. Purely convenience. Would help a lot, I'd betcha. I should probably set a standard frame rate for the benefit of the recording, because I did notice last time, it took me a few days to go back and watch my own video, purely out of fear, in a sense. I didn't want to look back on it because I'm not very, I don't have a lot of self-confidence in my voice. I think that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about confidence. Because I think it's probably one of the most important things, at least right now in the world, is having confidence in yourself and your abilities. Because I think you can get pretty far with confidence just by itself, not really needing anything else. I like some glowstone. But, I think you can go pretty far with just the confidence bit right now with how the world is. Oh, you're a little demon. That's very accurate. I want your llamas, and I don't want you in my house. Let's see. Got some glass now. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit of stone for a blast furnace, because if we keep going out on mining expeditions and getting iron, it's gonna become very inconvenient to always have a furnace backed up. So, left my crafting table here, so it's been like a few days since I last got on this world. So, I'm not back up to where I once was in memory. Probably do with another axe, because I see that I don't have a lot of wood in my inventory. What am I doing? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I have bamboo. No, I turned it all into sticks. I'm remembering now. The audio is playing little tricks on me for some reason. That's not something I'm in control of. Oh, sorry, it was my headphones. Let me just adjust this wire real quick. Sorry if that made any noises. But, no, I've been bored as of late due to my normal group of friends that I would talk to. You know, just as everyone has. I don't know where I'm just going with that. No one's really been getting on as of late. So, I've just been left to my own devices. I've been doing some tasks. Taking down a building and getting just some work that needed to be done that I was putting off done. Which is nice, but I've also had that free time that used to be taken up by people. It's not been replaced with anything, because work doesn't go on forever. So, it's been a bit absent. Been needing something to do, and it seemed good as ever. Time to do it. No, I'm trying to... I notice I talked about talking about confidence, and then I just, in a very unconfident manner, just didn't continue. But that's more of a being lost in thought than it is confidence. Because I'm trying to think and also get stuff done at the same time, which makes me realize why it's now the standard for on YouTube to do voiceovers of all your stuff. Having a script just makes everything probably 100 times easier. But that's not the point of a series like this. At least it's not the point that I have for it. Because I mostly made this because of my love for your old Minecraft series, which I think was briefly talked about in the last episode, if you watch these in chronological order, that is. I talked a little bit about old like Yogscast, which is where this, I think this texture pack got popularized, was by the Yogscast just using it in their like Tekkit series. Tekkit. Or I think they called it Jaffa Factory. I don't know if they used the name Tekkit or not, or if they just kind of danced around using the modpack's actual name. So it was a much different time back then. I don't think they did it purposefully, but I do think they might have not mentioned things like that, like what pack they played with, what resource pack they used. They didn't put it in the description, like how it is now, where you put everything you're using in the description, your mod pack, if it's a public one, just, it all goes in there, so that your viewers don't post that question a million times. Getting some wood here. I'm still trying to think of a good topic to talk about, because last time I think I went on a pretty good rant, and that is what this is meant to be. It's just to have like basically an auditory notebook. So I don't write down my thoughts, but I do. I'm known to have many of opinions. The best way to put it. It's weird trying to describe myself to others, because you know how it is. Normally with a actual person, if you meet them, you just gain a feeling on people. Like you learn about them as you go on, and all the standard stuff. All the standard. But you can't really do that with this. I kind of have to just describe the situation, its relevance, and anything that really needs described. 54. Probably good. Probably. Lovely doubly. Always love words like that. Like lovely doubly. I can do some texturing like that. It'll be every 2 though, because if it's every 2, then it's gonna be off. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. How's this gonna look from out there? Barrel. Yeah, scrap that. Thought I made a good mistake. Didn't. Just made a normal one. We'll just go with a standard roof for now. We won't try doing any of that fancy texturing. I do like doing that though, but it's a big consumer on slabs if you don't already have something in mind and you try doing it with very little regulation. Whatever. 25? Will that be enough? Now if I keep making mistakes like this, it won't. Damn. The first... Okay. I've heard rumors about that first 10 minutes of a video and you can encounter problems if you say any detectable swears first 10 minutes of a video. Don't know the truth of that, if that's entirely the truth, or if that's just myth in the YouTubing community. Things you hear. Maybe. Yeah, I can probably do something like this. Little air holes. Looks like it goes even with the base as well. Let's just look at that. That's some start to some good texturing right there, I think. I think I can see that working out on a wider scale. Just needs more proper roof details to make it blend in. I already got this axe basically down to half. Good thing I made one. Wouldn't want to break it all by hand. Then normally with how I do it, I would just start using this nice new pickaxe, which would very much suck to lose already. Because while my iron supply is at a good state right now, not at a state where I want to just be wasting pickaxes. I don't know if it really ever is. Furnace. Smooth stone. Oh. I gotta double cook it. Didn't even think about that. Alright. What else needs doing? Need to finish the interior. I don't know why I'm wasting stair blocks. I think I'm gonna do some kind of checkerboard. But from there, I really, well and truly don't not know. Don't not know. That's a series of words that the English language approves of. I had some kind of, like the old coal blocks. I think a coal block would fit in well. But the problem is coal blocks are so expensive now, with how you don't get multiple things from coal. Putting a dent in the grand plans I'm having. Black wool. If I can find a sheep, will this work? Yeah, sure. Perfect opportunity over here. 'Cause it's easier to fill in a hole than dig out a whole thing. So there's a perfectly nice ravine. A bit of terraforming. Now we don't need to go too far back in there. And I got all this grass. Probably need sand eventually anyway, so no harm, no foul in doing all this little bit of work. Let's see. Throw this out. Make another crafting table, because I personally enjoy having a crafting table just about everywhere around me. Put it right in the center here. And I think it's like this. This might make gates, though. Nope, I got fences. I got fences on fences. Use my remaining birch. And that. 20. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. You can always get more wood. You can always get more fence, though. Then I just follow this little ridge line. Beautiful. Our little place for some sheepers. Jeepers creepers, Mr. Sheepers. Oh. Hey. Let's see. I need to get a little bit of wood and do the opposite, because I'm gonna need some gates. Oh, shucks. I truly was not expecting that. Oh, I should have just did a second swing right there. Wasting everyone's time. Nice. I have a feeling, also by looking over at my second screen, looking at that desktop audio, which is reaching almost as loud as my voice, my game's a little loud. That seems more tolerable, I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sticks! Do these fall out of the tree? That's cool. Leaves drop sticks. That's a cool little thing. I can get behind sticks from leaves. Probably always should have been like that if you think about it. Where else were they gonna come from? 2 whole planks? That means... Because if you think about it, you get 4 planks from one thing, right? Which would imply that a stick is as long as... well, depending on how you're dividing your log when you cut it up into planks, it's as long as an entire meter cube, meter square. I thought about that just now and I realized it gives like 2 sticks at a time, I think. 4. So it's 1/8 of a tree, which is still pretty huge for a stick. That's like a whole branch. Which justifies me... Ooh. Justifies me even more in the belief that, I should fall out of leaves. Because they're 1/8 the entire size of a log. And I don't know if you guys know this. I assume most people do, but every cuboid in this game is a entire cubic meter squared, I think it is. Might just be cube squared, but I'm not a mathematician, and that means less to me. Adding the meter in makes it feel like it's more, even if it's not. Oh boy. Dealing with inventory management. It's a cool little thing. Little, can I access that? I guess that is that. That's interesting. I know they added a feature for a little, notebook. Which I know that's JEI. I'm not retarded. Ooh. I forget that we no longer use the word retarded. Probably shouldn't have said it a second time. Makes it seem disingenuous. But I didn't mean it in that way. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Might not be, but what can you do? Comes back to bite me, it comes back to bite me. Which I think is a pretty good way of looking at things. I think if you monitor everything you say, that you'll eventually end up not wanting to say anything. Just out of principle. Because it'd just suck, wouldn't it? It would just suck. Every day you'd have to be out there, did I say anything? Did I say anything wrong? Which is the good and bad part to cancel culture. Which I don't think is something we still talk about. I feel like cancel culture's been more of... No one agrees with it, obviously. But the fact that it's still so prevalent and still around to such a degree shows that it's still prevalent. It's prevalent, but it's not prevalent. It's not prevalent as a topic amongst YouTubers. And when it is in referral, it's mostly in referral by talk show hosts with a political agenda, it feels like. Or newscasters, Fox. It doesn't feel like it's ever in talk by the people closest to it. Like people, YouTubers. Like, I mostly think of Moist Critical. Feels like he's... If anyone would be talking about it, it would be him. Or at least anyone that I follow would be talking about it. Because I feel like cancel culture was being talked about as far back as Leafy is Here, which I don't know what year he was around. I feel like that was 2013, 14, maybe even 2015. I do not think Leafy is Here survived up until 2016. That feels like a bit too far of an era for him. I'm also noticing that these bird noises only are prevalent here in the greenery, in the forest. Cow? I'll probably need to breed cows for leather, for books, for a flag, for an enchanting table in the future. A black sheep, literally what I was looking for. And I take a white sheep, and you both come with me. Let's see. Make sure we're not. Damn. Make sure we're not going into a ravine over there. Let's see. I don't want to get the cow involved. He might make this complicated. You know how cows are. Ooh, I didn't think of the water problem. Like the trolley problem, but not as fun. Not as fun and possibly disastrous. But I do notice the land bridge over here. I am, for what it's worth, not entirely blind. Yeah, I feel like I came into this with nothing to talk about, which was a real problem on my part, because I think I did last time too, but I did have, like, rudimentary topics prepared. Like, I think the topic listing that broke into old modded Minecraft talk was games that influenced you during your childhood. Which I guess I can think of some other games. There's games like Team Fortress 2, which played a very prevalent part in my younger years. I think I really played it. I played it for most of my teens, early teens too. I'm talking like 13 to 15, maybe even up to 16. I think after I was 16 years old, I never really played Team Fortress the same way ever again. Because it was... Honestly, 16's a bit of a stretch too. What year do you graduate a middle school? I think you graduate a middle school at like 14? 13, 14? So, I think it was really at age 14 that was probably the year that I stopped playing. I forget that you have to make black dye now. They no longer let you use ink. You no longer can, use ink. Yeah, I don't... What was I on? I was on Team Fortress 2, yeah. I stopped playing probably around 14 at the maximum, and maybe even 13, but I would like to believe I still was playing kind of half on, half off up until that final year. And I don't know what made me fall out of it. I just know it no longer had the same... It wasn't an appeal issue as much as it was just a... I wasn't getting the same enjoyment that I once was. I still found the game appealing, and everything that kept me there in the first place was still there. But I just moved on. Other games intrigued me more by that point. And while there are times where I look back at Team Fortress 2 and I think about how I could probably go back and play it again. Something just holds me back from doing that, and I think that is one of the negative influences that the slightly known bot crisis had. Was some people left and then they just never came back because, well, there's nothing to pull back, right? Because I'm a big fan of PvE games. I'm not a big PvP enjoyer. Because outside of TF2, which I think partially ruined my aim, in a sense, I'm not good at PvP games, shooters, and all those sorts. I'm just not good at them. Which definitely does play a role, but I still enjoy playing the shooters. It's not like my ineptitude is, I just get so rage-filled and mad. That's not really the reason I don't play shooters. It's just another facet to the problem. Yeah, I like that. I enjoy that. Nice. But I don't really know what it was. I think, again, it was like just the bot crisis kind of pushed me out from it because I didn't want to deal with it. No one really wanted to deal with it. And this was before everyone just started moving to private servers, privately ran servers that for some reason had better bot detection, I guess. I don't know what kept the bots off those servers. I guess it was IP banning, maybe? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how they kept them out while Valve is such a mega corporation. Couldn't. But they could, and they did. And that led to, like, Uncle Utopia, a server by a TF2 YouTuber called Uncle Dan, which I think most people probably know. And all those kinds of things. I think the... what's his name? He's like a sound engineer who plays TF2. I don't like his music. I forget what his name is, though. Soundsmith. Soundsmithy. It sounds something. I think Soundsmith is correct, but I'd have to go check my subscriptions, which I'm subscribed to like 500 people, and it makes it really inconvenient. Which, I don't know. I'm definitely drafting off. This isn't a topic that I can really stay on for a long period of time, mainly because it's just not. It's just not interesting, I guess. I'm sure it has the ability to be, but if it does, I don't know how it can. No, let's start with a 2. Let's try and do it from 1, 2. Yeah, let's try and do a 4. I prefer, you always want to work with odd numbers most of the time because it makes detailing easier because you can do like bumps up and it follows a pattern. But we can probably do something with 4. Let's trust my 1, 2, 3 system from earlier with how I built the windows. 3. More wood is always the solution, it seems. Gonna make this look like it was built on solid ground. I'll build a little fishing pier out here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably disconnect this, to be honest. Maybe make a much smaller bridge, push the land a bit inward. Which I said I didn't want to do, but I probably will. With the might of Moses or Zeus or Poseidon. With the might of Poseidon, I'll push the land with the sea. I was gonna talk about something. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about content on YouTube. Which, not specifically about Minecraft, but more just my general enjoyments. Actually, that's a boring topic, with very little... not relatability, because obviously everyone has channels they enjoy, but it's not going to be the same as mine. And no one wants to sit here and listen to somebody talk about, hey, I like all these channels. Because I do like quite a few. Well, I could talk specifically about Minecraft channels, which I assume anyone who's watching just... outside of, I don't know, my friends, if my friends watch this. Outside of my friends, if anyone does watch these, they probably watch Minecraft content. And I just don't know a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. Or ones that are popular, I guess? I know the, like, most popular ones. I know, Mumbo Jumbo, Seth Bling, all those kinds of things. That's the question. How to get it from there to here. A style that I enjoy. That's the real challenge. Getting in a style that I enjoy. I think I like that. Yeah, I can do something here. Snip, snip. Looks like the sheep grow their hair once a day. So, I'll have to keep track of the numbers. This is not gonna be... Ooh, that's hateful. That's hate-inducing. That's rage-inducing. I could use some little bit of work. A little bit of work. Work I don't know if I want to do. I don't know what this is. What the hell? I think it's nice having one side have it and one side not. Let's see if I can make any more. I shouldn't have any more need for logs. I mean, maybe felt a little bit of danger there with me shift clicking that, but the amount of sticks was less than the amount of what's it called? So, felt like a safe deal. I like it. Yeah, I've warmed up to it a lot more now. Just that one simple, like, little improvement. Boom, bang. Django Unchained. Good movie. Little movie reference, I guess, I don't know. Really need to work on the overhang of this. Like, badly. Needs to have more, front detail. It doesn't look too bad from the sides. Ridge doesn't look too bad. Got a little nice sheep area. Sheep that need shearing area is what I got. Boom. Bang. I'll get you wheat eventually. That's what I was gonna make over here, is a nice little wheat farm on the coast. I feel like I ended a little talk I was having. I don't know what I ended it on, or what it was about. I do know I want to make a little sign now, though. Now that I just put my ores in there. I'll see what I can do here. Building blocks. Where's building blocks? Cool, 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 cool. I don't have 6. Did I grab that sand? I did. I'm so cool. So ingenious. I'm practically 5 steps ahead of the competition. All times, forever. Boy. No. No. Should probably put dirt there. Well, I'll go out there and I'm gonna wrap this in dirt eventually. No one will notice. And by eventually, I mean right now, so I don't notice. I don't like the sound of running water, not one bit. Just need one more little fur piece, which should grow while I sleep. Yes. One of you grew up last night. Oh, lag! Oh, why is it causing me so much lag? He's too powerful. He had to burn. Yeah. 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 I can finally get a door in here. Yeah. Boom. 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 I can probably... I got enough wood to do that? Let's see. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. So, 4, 8, 12, 16. 4, 8. 8 times 4. 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay. Take 4 off of 32. Take 8 off of 32. So 8, 16, 24. Let's just do 24 for now. Damn. Let's just do 24 for now. Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to fit those on there anyway. So 24 should be right up the alley. Yeah, that'll do. Little blinds. How's my old glass coming along? Where this smelts. This stuff smelts while I'm sleeping. Ain't no other way to explain it. Well, I do prefer having no glass on my windows. You kind of need it. You just have people walking in here. Ooh, that's nice. Once you have like a full wall, it seems like it blocks out the noise. It's a little cool. It's some like Shaderpack stuff, I assume. I don't know. That might just be nothing. That might just be a normal game feature that I've never noticed, because normally there's not a lot of noise. Not so much ambience. I was doing something up there. I was making a thing so I can have a little... I think I was gonna put my storage space in the attic. I think that's what my plans were at some point. I know I did that this recording too. I did that within the last hour and I immediately forgot, like, any semblance of planning. Let's forget any semblance of planning for a second here. Ooh. Lava. Lava is Slim. As in Slim Shady, I guess. That'll do for now, I guess. Alright. Windmill. I'm stupid. Windmill goes. God. Goes here. Windmill goes there. And I need to make myself a monohawk. Manhawk. Where's my iron? There. Where's my sticks? There. Hmm. Seems I'm out of wood. What can a man do but dream? I guess he can dream. Let's see what the jungle wood in this little texture pack looks like. Because I don't think I've ever built with jungle wood even in the normal game. And all my how long has it been? Almost 2011. That'd be 12 years ago. And all my 12 years ago. And all my 12 years ago. In all my 12 years of playing Minecraft, I don't think I ever had the I don't want to say the discourtesy, but the opportunity to play around with jungle wood. Cool. So, as long as I cut these down by 2 more, even if I fall down, apparently I should be able to get them. At least that's what I'm seeing. But I'd rather just not fall. How isn't that the life? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. 55 jungle logs. That couldn't hurt anybody. Ooh. Apparently those chickens are gonna kill my game. I also have the frame rate. I guess my speech impediment kicked in. I don't know what that was. My frame rate. Got my frame rate limited to 30. But I'm recording at 60. Now we'll see how that's ruining anything, if it is. I don't know why it would. Guess I'm just saying words. Ah! I'm thinking it'd be nice to have like a little, streak running through. I'm gonna stick with the three up thing. I know a windmill goes here, because I'm starting doing it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Not boom. If I remember correctly... Boom. Let's do a boom. Yeah. Can I see them over there? Can't I think that's a horse. Cozy? Cozy? I wonder if I can get some red dye. I feel like yeah. I swear I've broken a separate red flower. Whatever. You got a bow now? I do. God, I'm a little genius. Yeah. I think I'd keep the I'll keep the like, nature, the foliage, as long as it's not onto the pathway. Kind of like a real path. I like that center piece of grass. That's a little nice. A little funny. Bleh. Now, does this look nice? I don't think it does, but I have a feeling. This just looks like one of those buildings that once it's done, you'll get used to it being there. Which some would classify as every building, but I wouldn't. With some buildings, no matter how long they're there, you kind of just, they're always noticeable, you know? Ooh. Not my brightest moment. No, sir. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you, sir. Oh, sorry. Ah, laggy. Laggy, laggy, lag. Well, I noticed that it's gotten to the 1 hour mark. And I don't want to leave you off with a half-finished build. So by doing this, I think I've left you with... I've not made the fan. So, I've left you with a less than half-finished build. How's that? Into my little crap shack. Need a new roof on it. And, do I have that little Optifine thing where you can zoom in? I do not. But, I'm gonna put a little wheat farm around it. Maybe a few pumpkins over here near the old pathway. I got a real nice thing going here. Real cozy. A cozy cottage. I don't think I need to put anything on to cook overnight. Except maybe this. No, that's already cooked. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. Hopefully, I'll prepare a few more topics for next time. I'll do what I did in the first time, have some general topics that I can then spiral into my own little rant into. And, well, hopefully we can do this again some other time. Maybe even tomorrow. And maybe, if not then, the next day. But rest assured, as long as it doesn't take me a week, I'm not dead. And I'll still be here. Forever and always. See ya.